So it begins for Kakashi. I will now start the second match. Tom versus Dukashi. See, Sam and Tiffany look on. Hey, that's the guy that we ran into in the forest, Sam says. We never got to see his jutsu. Sam says, you may begin, Kakashi says. Tom runs at the man. He punches, he punches, but the man dodges. He dodges all of Tom's techniques, then he kicks Tom away. Ninja parasitic hands. Suddenly his hands begin to glow yellow. I recognize that technique, Kakashi thinks to himself. Parasitic hands is a yin yang release technique. It allows to use it to paralyze its victims. To paralyze any part of the body, including the heart and the brain. It's an incredibly effective technique. The man then tries to hit Tom with it, but Tom dodges, but he hits both of Tom's arms, and Tom can't move them anymore. The man then kicks Tom back. But before he can kill Tom, suddenly he drops in pain. Wow, my head, it feels like it's being torn apart, the man thinks to himself. It worked, Tom thinks to himself. What's going on? I missed on purpose. As a matter of fact, all the times I hit you, I missed on purpose. What I was really doing was throwing ants into your ear, allowing them to infiltrate your brain. Die, you'll pay for this, the man says, finish him. The ants then go and they begin to cover the man. They cover the man, biting him repeatedly until they reach back to Tom. They then go inside of Tom, and Tom leaves. The medical ninja corps are horrified at what they see. The man's face is completely covered in ant bumps. The medical ninja corps then takes him back. Nice job, Davidson says. Thanks, Davidson. Tom thinks to himself. I barely won, Tom says. Sent back to the training exams for the third match. Tachi versus Saki. She threw a fork at him, but the man dodges. She punches him and kicks him up in the air. She throws a paper bomb at him, and it explodes. However, she sees him and completely unfazed, and sees in what appears to be chakra covering his entire body. I take chakra control to a whole new level, the man says. Suddenly, chakra begins to form around his hands as armor. I can mold my chakra into armor. He then tries to hit Tachi with it, but Tachi dodges, but he punches Tachi back with his hand covered in chakra. Lightning blades, but the man dodges, no choice, Tachi thinks to herself. Lightning Sao, Thunder Strike, it completely takes out the man. Good job, Kakashi says. The medical ninja corps is in arrive and they take the man away. Tachi goes back up. And for the fourth match, Emily versus Tiffany. Tiffany, I won't hold back, Tiffany says. I wouldn't want you to, Emily says. You may begin. Kakashi then tells the two to begin. Emily begins to punch and try to kick Tiffany, but Tiffany dodges. But then Emily begins to beat the tar out of Tiffany. Don't stand a chance at taijutsu with her, Tiffany thinks to herself. Need to blind her somehow. She throws a flash gun that completely blinds Emily. She tries to punch her and kick Emily, but even while blinded, she still managed to block the techniques. She then throws a paper bomb. Emily is forced to jump up as Tiffany kicks her back down. She then goes at Tiffany, but Tiffany jumps over her. This isn't going good, Emily thinks to herself. She then opens the first gate. She then opens the first gate. She then tries to punch Tiffany over and over again. Again, her speed increases dramatically. She begins to punch and kick Tiffany over and over again. Again. Tiffany eventually kicks Emily back and uses a fireball jutsu, but it turns out to be a substitution. and Emily appears behind her, punching and kicking her over and over again, punching her back and kicking her back. Yeah, I'll be done in no time at this point, Tiffany thinks to herself. Have to do it. It's not complete, but Chidori. Kakashi looks in shock. No, it's still not complete. Tiffany then thinks back to Davidson. She begins to add the rotation element, and boom, she masters the Chidori. There's no way I can dodge that, Emily thinks to herself. She opens the third gate, and then she runs at Tiffany and Emily. Kakashi looks in shock, able to open the gates without teaching, and figuring out the Chidori with no one teaching me was truly impressive. They then run it. We're still friends after this, right? Emily says. Oh yeah, totally, Tiffany says. They then begin to hit each other. Shut up, but their chakras cancel each other out. Emily turns back to normal, and it's a draw. Kakashi thinks to himself. So the two competitors Emily go away. I can't believe Emily lost to that freak, Mike thinks to himself. Tiffany is probably the strongest and she's gone, Sam thinks to himself. Why, did you see the lightning in her hands? Matt says. Yeah, it wasn't that just dreamy, Steve says. Steve, are you okay? To be continued.